at this very moment, you possess something extraordinary, the ability to choose your thoughts. That single choice is the key to unlocking everything you're capable of. Because make no mistake, negative thinking is a thief. It steals your joy, robs you of opportunity, and traps you in a cycle of fear and self-doubt. But today that ends. Today we make a decision to silence the noise, to take back control, and to kill negative thinking once and for all. Before we fully dive in, I just ask for one small thing. If you can, take a second to like or hype the video. It helps to reach more people who might need these words today. Thank you. Now, how many times have you talked yourself out of a dream? How many chances have you let slip away because that little voice in your head whispered, "You're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not ready"? That voice is a liar.
Let me show 3 iPhone mistakes made by old people. Number 1 is deleting photos manually. Number 2 is deleting all the apps on the phone. Number 3 is buying cloud storage. These 3 mistakes can never free up your iPhone storage. Instead, use phone cleaner. Open this. Optimize storage. Get rid of your duplicate photos and videos.
It feeds on your insecurities and grows stronger every time you listen to it. But the moment you challenge it, the moment you choose a different thought, it loses its power. You see, your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant and nurture is what will grow. If you constantly feed it doubt, fear, and limitation, that's what will shape your reality. But if you plant seeds of belief, gratitude, and courage, your life will begin to transform in ways you never imagined. This isn't about pretending that life is easy or that challenges don't exist. It's about choosing how you respond to those challenges. It's about realizing that you have the strength within you to face anything and the resilience to rise every single time you fall. There was once a young man who grew up in poverty. He had every reason to believe that life was unfair, that success belonged to other people. But one day he made a choice. He decided that his circumstances would not define him. He refused to let his environment dictate his destiny. Instead of focusing on what he lacked, he focused on what he could control: his thoughts, his actions, his mindset. Day by day, he worked on himself. When negative thoughts crept in, he didn't let them linger. He replaced them with words of power. He surrounded himself with people who lifted him up, not dragged him down. He filled his mind with knowledge that inspired him, with ideas that pushed him forward. He set goals, he worked tirelessly, and he refused to quit. Years later, that same young man became a successful entrepreneur, a loving father, and a respected member of his community. He didn't get there by luck. He got there by mastering his mind. He killed negative thinking and built a mindset of growth and possibility. And that same power exists within you. You can rewrite your story starting today, but it requires action. It requires discipline. It requires you to become the guardian of your mind, to decide which thoughts get to stay and which ones must go. So how do we do it? How do we kill negative thinking once and for all? It begins with awareness. Most people go through life on autopilot, letting their thoughts drift wherever they please, never questioning whether those thoughts even serve them, but not you. From this moment on, you must become aware of what you're thinking. Pay attention to that voice in your head. What is it saying? Is it encouraging you or tearing you down? Is it empowering you or holding you back? Once you become aware of your thoughts, challenge them. Don't just accept every negative idea as truth. Ask yourself, is this really true? What proof do I have? You'll discover that most negative thoughts are nothing but fear disguised as logic. They aren't facts, they're habits. And once you realize that, you can begin to change them. Replace the negative with the positive. This isn't about lying to yourself. It's about choosing to focus on your strengths instead of your weaknesses, your potential instead of your limitations. For example, instead of saying, "I'm not smart enough to get that promotion," say, "I have valuable skills and experience to offer. I'm going to work hard, keep learning, and give it everything I've got." Because your brain believes what you tell it. If you constantly feed it negativity, it will search for proof to confirm it. But if you feed it empowering thoughts, it will find reasons to believe in your success. Every thought you choose plants a seed. Every seed becomes your future. So choose wisely. Choose growth. Choose belief. Choose the mindset that will shape the life you truly deserve. Remember, your brain believes whatever you tell it. It listens to your inner dialogue more than it listens to anyone else. If you constantly feed it messages of doubt, fear, and limitation, it will look for evidence to prove those messages right. It will filter your world through the lens of negativity. But if you choose to feed it empowering, uplifting thoughts, your mind will start to seek evidence that supports those instead. The more you repeat positivity, the more your brain rewires itself to expect it, to find it, to create it. Your thoughts literally build the foundation of your reality. One of the most powerful tools in killing negative thinking is gratitude. You cannot feel truly negative when your heart is focused on what you're grateful for. Gratitude is the antidote to anxiety. It's impossible to be bitter and thankful at the same time. Every day, make it a habit to pause and list at least 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be grand or dramatic. Sometimes the smallest things carry the greatest meaning. Maybe it's the warmth of the morning sun on your face. Maybe it's the sound of laughter from someone you love. Maybe it's the meal that nourished you or the friend who reached out just to see how you were doing. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing in your life to what's already there. It retrains your brain to look for what's right instead of what's wrong. And over time, that shift becomes your default way of thinking. Natural, automatic, unstoppable. The words you use, both in your mind and out loud, shape the world around you. Language has energy. It can build or it can destroy. It can lift you up.
C'est le fils de maman qui le jeu de mots les enfants de la. Donc c'est vous les enfants de plein Niger qui n'ont que les dirigeants, pourtant vous êtes dirigés. Je viens de Karatin d'abord que j'ai digère. J'avais déjà ce flot lorsque j'ai tapé les pics. Non mais putain ça fait mal, ça fait mal, ça fait mal. Moi je vois mes frangins qui se retrouvent pas. Continue à me chercher, donc tu vas me trouver. Et le matin, c'est nous les youths. On dit l'enjeu domine le monde. J'ai douté, j'ai joué, juste t'en montrer, j'ai coopéré, rentre dans le système, laisse t'emporter. Au colo bango, où sont les oiseaux dans le bongo? Je n'aime pas les choses de la honte, donc d'animateur qui brûle trop demander. Le wella, on a 5 à le wella, on y a bien les pérines, tout ça pas, ils ont 5 à le wella, on y a bien la mata, regarde le wella, maman, les esprits de la campagne, on a 5 à le wella, on y a bien pas danser l'enchant. Quand ce sont les mamans qui dansent le coup, même quand ce sont les papas qui dansent le coup, c'est la contamination à vivre à l'urfeu. Elle va le péter, même si tu emmènes le chiba, je gère. Même si tu emmènes le chiba, je gère. J'ai le cœur plein de tourner, c'est moi qui paye. On dit l'enchant domine le monde. J'ai douté, j'ai joué, juste t'en montrer, j'ai coopéré, rentre dans le système, laisse t'emporter. Au colo bango, où sont les oiseaux dans le bongo? Je n'aime pas les choses de la honte, donc d'animateur qui brûle trop demander. Le wella, on a 5 à le wella, on y a bien les pérines, tout ça va, ils ont 5 à le wella, on y a bien la matin. la campagne. La senta lo es la oñane, le huela la senta lo es la oñane, le perindo sapa, no senta lo es la oñane, la mata regale lo es la mamá, les despide la campagne. La senta lo es la oñane.
Hello everyone, we've launched what we call the Momo Florida Fridays. And if you're a customer, all you need to do is to come, shop, and pay using Momo and stand a chance to spin and win yourself a Florida worth 500,000.
Let's go! Now let's go. This thing has to win. Yeah. I would like to win now from Momo. Yeah. What is the break now? What is the game now? Big pasta, big quick. I want to win now from Momo. Yeah. People are winning. What's the game now?
Out of the 500, I was able to spend 300. So I'm grateful to Momo. And I call people to continue using Momo and use it and win more draws like this.
To the customers out there, when you go for shopping, once you have the goods, dial *165 *3# or use the new Momo app and stand a chance to win a Florida worth 500,000.
Or it can bury you under the weight of your own self-doubt. Start paying attention to the words that come out of your mouth. Are you saying things like, I can't, it's too hard, or I'll never be able to? Those phrases are poison. They're self-fulfilling prophecies that program your mind to accept defeat before you've even begun. The moment you say, I can't, your mind stops looking for a solution. But the moment you say, how can I? A door opens when you speak of the human freedoms. Even in the darkest of moments, you still have that power. You can choose to rise. You can choose to find meaning in your struggle. You can choose to turn pain into purpose. When life hits you hard, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me strong? It doesn't mean ignoring your pain or pretending everything is fine when it's not. It means acknowledging your feelings.